Hello, and welcome to another episode of Born to Be a Star. Today, we are going to talk about life and how to deal with it in work. So, I don't know. I've always I'm always working at jobs, and then I get to a point where I'm like, do I really want to work here anymore? And then I start to feel iffy about it, and then I get to a point where I start looking for another job. Then I end up spending so much time looking for another job just to realize that the job I just found sucked. So for the company that I work for now, it's not that bad. Every day is not great, and the customers suck. I mean, they suck. They are the worst. But whatever. I don't think customers are going to be good in any corporate customer service job anyway, because I feel like the only people that are calling to complain. Literally, I don't think that I ever call customer service unless something is wrong or I'm asking a question. Aside from that, I don't call them to complain. Like, I ordered hair dye from Madison Reed and I didn't get the order, so I called and I asked for it to be resent, and they resent it. Or one time I called DoorDash customer service because I placed the order for, I think, Shake Shack, and the order got canceled, and I wanted to place the order again, and I was just asking a question about it. But I didn't call to complain, or sometimes I call a bank to ask them questions about a transaction or something. But I don't ever call to complain. Like, do people do that? Why? Like, I don't get it. And I mean, every job is different, but I feel like, and I posted on my podcast, and if you don't know, you should go follow my podcast on Apple. So my whole thing is, just because one person does something does not mean you need to follow them. Or just because you think something's better than something else does not mean that's the case. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Just because something appears to be something doesn't mean it is. Just because you think something's great doesn't mean it's great. It might mean it sucks. You're not going to find that out till you stop one thing and start another. Now, there's a chick at my job, and she said she's putting a 2 weeks notice in today, and she said she couldn't handle the customer service. But I feel like if you're working in customer service in any environment, I feel like it's all the same. It's just a different place with a different environment with a different thing that you're dealing with, and it's just all the same. I even think a lot of jobs have a lot of similarities. Like teaching, the customers are the kids, and the parents are paying for it. Literally, the taxes pay for the computers. Like, it's kind of the same thing. I don't know, working in the field of education. I'm glad I'm in this field, and I kind of like this version of it better. But I think that we get to a point when we're working at, in a career, or wherever we're working, we get to a point where we kind of feel weird or awkward, or what the hell am I doing, or I don't like this, or this person just got on my nerves, or maybe we feel odd or different, or I don't know. We don't feel like we fit in, or it doesn't feel comfortable anymore. It's just like the inconvenience of applying to a job, researching the company, being prepared for the interview, waiting for the interview, hoping you get the job, waiting to get the job, getting trained for the job, then starting for the job, then waiting for the paycheck. All that. I'm just at a point now where I want to start racking up the years so I can start building comfortability at the job. I can get to the point where I can take a week off. I can take 2 weeks off. Um, I have familiarity with everything from everyone that works there. I don't want to keep being the person that is constantly looking to start something new. I'm over that. I'm at a point now where I'm going to be buying a house or buying a condo. I'm at a point now where at some point, um, I'm going to break out, and this whole Born to Be a Star thing is going to become a real big star, a Star Incorporated, Born Star Incorporated. There's all these things going on, and it's important that you don't feel like you're stuck. Because if you feel like you're stuck, it's difficult. And it's very uncomfortable. And I've just gotten to a point where As much as sometimes I get irritated at the job I'm at, I don't want to have to do it all over again. And I know in COVID, you're thinking everything is easy and everything is going to be on a Zoom and everything is going to be easy. But like, I know what I'm going to get paid. I know how much I'm going to get paid. I know how to do my job. Everything has become simplistic and easy now. Am I going to leave that to go to something else and do it all over again? No. And just because another person is doing it does not mean that I have to do it. So that's another thing. I have a tendency to want to copy off of other people because I see them doing something, but I have to learn to like things myself. It's important about that. So if you're feeling a little discontent or you're questioning yourself or your career or the company you work for or where you are and you're wondering what the hell is going on, you're not alone feeling that way. But don't think you have to rush yourself because someone else is doing something. That doesn't have anything to do with you. Worry about you, okay? You. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Are you in a place where you could actually be at a company for that long and retire? That's what we need to be thinking about. As we get older, we need to be thinking about retirement, building a portfolio, getting money together, putting money in Bitcoin and putting money in different things, having money in property. How can we save and get our money in a 401k so when we retire, we get to live our best lives, okay? That's what this is all about, that. So having that mindset now while we're young is essential for us in the future. At some point, we'll all have kids and we'll all be further into our careers and everything. And we need to be thinking, how are we going to get to that retirement? Because if you keep skipping jobs, you have to start all over again. And it's just a pain. So I'm at that point where at some point I'll get a promotion at my job and I'll just wait for that. They changed my schedule. I asked one of the managers if I could, be placed on, a different schedule, 9 to 5, and she said yes. And I didn't think she was going to, but she did, and I'm glad I asked. And it's a situation where you're at any employer. If you don't like something, then talk about it with, whoever the boss is. Or if you want something to change, then ask for it. In some situations, that won't happen. Like with daycares and like education, you kind of can't do that. Or like, I don't know, like retail and things like that, it's different. But like corporate America, like if you've been somewhere for a certain amount of time, then you get access to different things as things move forward. And if you want to build stability and you want to have access to retirement and you want to build yourself a comfort zone, then this is how you do it. I want to thank you for tuning into another episode of Born to Be a Star. I'm going to try to do more episodes of this. I just focus so much on doing my podcast now. I'm never on YouTube anymore. I haven't watched a YouTube video in so long. I don't know what they look like. And I got consumed about all the like political crap. But I just stopped looking at YouTube because I just felt like, what is this? Anyways, be the best you can be, okay? And if no one else tells you, I think you're a star, okay? You're just absolutely beautiful. So shine bright like a diamond. Because diamonds are girls' best friend. So be as beautiful as you can be. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. By the way, my hair is red, but you can't see it because it's dark in this video, unfortunately. Bye!